gets us away. The all-red jerseys of Wales, hopefully attacking the goal to the left. Scotland, their blue jerseys and the white shorts. Joey Jones. Gordon McQueen winning this first ball in the air. Wales with an almighty task ahead of them. The last time they won here, 1951, when Ivor Allchurch scored a goal. Ivor Allchurch of Swansea, and that was number 15, Curtis, now of Swansea. Oh, there was a mistake by Burns. Kenny Burns playing in the heart of the defence here. He came on left back as a substitute on Saturday. Jim Blythe, only his second international. Dave Roberts. Roberts, of course, in the bottom side in the second division this season. An unhappy season for Dave Roberts. A lot of injuries as well. Dalglish, little flick on for Johnstone. Souness. Archie Gamble being hustled by Flynn. In for Burns. Tackled hard. So he plays it back to McQueen. Looking for Willie Johnston. Hartford. Willie Donachie. Hartford will lose this. No, he wrested off two solid challenges then. Yorath still going into Hartford. Phillips getting a boot to it, and Joey Jones in trouble. Page got him out of it then. That ball was heading for Johnston. Oh, and that was a wild, wild tackle. Carl Harris. Souness. Cut out, good one cut out by Curtis. Flynn and Mahoney. Off to Yorath. Joe Dwyer robbed by McQueen. Kenny Dalglish coming deep. Ball played into space which Archie Gamble didn't read. Joey Jones was in fast. The free kick, in fact, has been given for that challenge by Joey Jones. Talk that Joey Jones may be moving to back to his first club, Wrexham, to join in the second division season. Here's Kenny Burns for Scotland. Wales laying off him, so he's going to drive one. Kenny Burns giving some stick. And that'll come nicely for Gamble. Ball laid off by Hartford. Donachie, Harris in quickly. Now Souness with Kennedy wide to his right. Ball into Gamble. Donachie. Good tackling by Harris. Accidental trip, but was good skill by Curtis. Laid off to Jones. Yorath, Flynn inside. Phillips, the through ball aimed for Dwyer, read by McQueen, and Joe Dwyer putting himself about early in the game. A one-man war of destruction at Ninian Park on Saturday. And Gordon McQueen seems to have twisted his left ankle. Free kick, which Kenny Burns is ready to knock forward. And Johnston, number 17, wondering if this ball might float his way. Oh, what a bad one. Straight to Dwyer. Flynn, break on here. That's sold Curtis into some trouble, but it's Jones now. Aim for Dwyer. Queen up very positively. Yorath. Foul call against Kenny Dalglish. His challenge on Yorath. Yorath knocking this one for Jones. Big high dropping ball, and Jim Blythe right under control. Kennedy now, only his second international. And Dalglish in a lot of space. Ball laid off for Johnston, he'll never get there. Jones was first to it. McQueen's header. And Dave Roberts looping it on. Gemmell. Wide for Donachie, and Harris comes to him immediately. Page in fast against Willie Johnston. Now Harris. Combination of Donachie and Willie Johnston stopped Harris dead in his tracks. Only reaching for Harris, Donachie giving him a... Well, no, referee right figures the other way. Free kick to Scotland. Willie Donachie, hands on hips. He's going to have to sit out the opening game in Argentina against Peru. Nice nick on Dalglish. Cut out by Roberts. Yorath on for Flynn. Good. Very solid tackle by Souness. The free kick quickly taken. Gemmell charges it down and Mahoney's in again. Curtis for Joey Jones. Dave Roberts. High dropping ball that Burns will eat up. Pressure on Roberts. Dave Roberts, a lot on his shoulders tonight, and he's done very little training this last couple of weeks since Hull finished their season. Didn't expect to be in the squad. Asa Hartford taken out by Flynn. Dwyer ready to run. And those long legs of McQueen. Plays the ball off Dwyer, throw into Scotland. Donachie deciding it's better for Jim Blythe to have the ball. Roberts attacking the ball. That's Curtis and Burns. Donachie's ball down, a bad one. McQueen is covering. Page into Curtis. Good recovery then by McQueen. It's Willie Johnston who's come very, very deep. Scotland not yet settling into any sort of rhythmic pattern. Johnston chasing that. Roberts got up well. Flynn and Gemmell, two little men together. Jones just hooks it away. Curtis trying to lay it off with his chest and picks up Flynn. The ball in for Yorath. Toe poke pass to Dwyer. And Souness gathers it. Souness and Gemmell getting each other's way. Kennedy a little bit slow. Stuart Kennedy, the boy fullback from Aberdeen. Finished up second in so many things this season. It's Gordon McQueen. Hartford did well to keep that in play. Gordon McQueen. Picked up a booking on Saturday, so he can't afford one tonight. Otherwise, that would keep him out of the England game on Saturday. Here's Johnstone. Hartford leading the ball for Donachie. Goes for Dalglish. Phillips staying tight to Kenny Dalglish. Wasn't a very good ball. It gave Flynn a chance. Joe Dwyer lifts it off nicely for Flynn. Hurried into his work by Gemmell. Gemmell, captain of the side. Free kick given against Roberts. And Souness placing the ball. Guy Davis keeping one eye on Johnston, the number 17. Dalglish, I think, wanting it played in low. Going for the long one. Nobody far post. Gemmell spreading it wide for Johnston. Attacking Page. got his cross in, but there wasn't too much steam in it. Willie Johnson, it's the first time that we've really seen him in action. Bad mistake by Phillips, and it's an offside flag against Johnstone, who was very late coming out of the box. The crowd don't like the decision, but Derek Johnston was way late coming out of the box as Dalglish tried to capitalise on the Welsh error. Phillips. McQueen, header for Dalglish. Johnstone, Souness, Dalglish and Souness. Now Kennedy. Good skills by the fullback. A high hanging ball that Johnston will attack. Dai Davies got up well. See the way that this ball flighted well by Kennedy, and Dai Davies under a lot of pressure from Johnstone, the number 17. Here he comes. Got up very well to it. And now here's a break. Dalglish on to Gemmell. Johnstone! 1-0! Magic goal from Derek Johnston. 2 games in a row. He has scored, and you couldn't get anything much better than that. It really was beautiful. This ball laid off. This is a super little cross in from Gemmell, and Johnston, unmarked, picks his spot and buries it. 12 minutes into the game, 1-0 Scotland. Well, Derek Johnston has scored 39 goals for Rangers this season. Got 1 against the Irish on Saturday, but I'm pretty sure that that is one that he will still treasure for a long time. Probably the best of all he scored this season, a real beauty. And that certainly has got these Scottish fans on their feet. Wales coming back now with a corner. Phillips. No, it was Joey Jones who got in on that. Joey Jones getting in hard with the head. Jones slipping everybody, and his header well powered, but always beating the left-hand post. Jones header being impeded by Johnston. Free kick to Wales. Gordon McQueen, and a free kick to be taken by Phillips. Looking for Curtis, and Burns got up really high. That ball by Flynn into Curtis again. Flynn. And Johnston losing to Joey Jones. Donachie on to Hartford, who looks for his old West Bromwich Albion partner, Willie Johnston, against Page. And he's got the legs to get there. The wee man, Willie Bud Johnston, getting on in years, but still has tremendous pace down that touchline. McQueen. Ball will go back to Davis again. Phillips knocking it long and too long. It's an easy one for Burns. And acres of space for Kennedy to attack down this right side. Ball on for Johnstone. Well, total encouragement for Scotland to turn it on now. An early goal. the miseries of Saturday forgotten. The opportunity with a roaring Hampden crowd behind them. Dalglish laying this corner off to Johnston. Dalglish will attack it. And that looked as though it took a deflection off Page as well, but in fact it's a goal kick. A strong feeling that Page might have blocked this ball, that Dalglish comes in on it very, very fast. A mistake by the defenders. There's Page stretching. Did just enough anyway to put Dalglish off. McQueen flying through the air. There's Jones, the header. Hartford under this with Mahoney. Now it's Donachie. Dalglish, little nick off, but Johnston wasn't there. Mahoney. Free kick. Phillips in for Flynn. A flick on to Curtis. No, Burns. A good recovery. Yorath, Flynn. And Yorath brought down by Souness. And that, I think, could be a booking. Indeed, it is. Looks like a yellow card for Souness. There might have been a little bit of getting his own back, Souness, on Yorath, who was taken down pretty heavily himself early on. There's the tackle. Yorath, who was a doubtful starter this morning with a knee injury that he picked up at Ninian Park on Saturday. And I don't think that knock will have done him too much good. Well, that's more like Ali's Tartan Army for you. And there's the scoreline that the Scottish fans are applauding. So Yorath back on his feet, and we have the free kick. Jones down, knocked out by Johnston. Yorath, good turn against Dalglish. Ball aimed in the direction of Harris, who hasn't had a chance to test Donachie at all in the way that he went at McMills on Saturday. Dalglish for Hartford. Flick on from Dalglish. Phillips, and now Yorath. Curtis has Flynn supporting him. The ball in for Mahoney. Curtis is to his left, but Flynn is through the middle. Flynn taken out and down by Hartford, who checked just in time. Asa Hartford was about to kick that ball away. So a free kick. Some 10 yards outside the box. Jim Bly is saying he wants 3 in the wall, which looks a bit loosely constructed at the moment. Yorath then knocked in. Dwyer trying to get there. McQueen gets it out. And Souness pressure on him from Joey Jones. Goal kick. Terry Yorath, the bitterness of that Anfield game still rankles. A match that put Wales out of the World Cup. Header by Johnston, Roberts against Johnston. Gemmell reaching in for Dalglish. Didn't quite work. Mahoney, Curtis. And a gift of a ball, in fact, to Gemmell. Souness. Gemmell. Hartford laying it off, but Dwyer is there and loses it. Has time to recover. Donachie has a look at see where Harris is. Curtis going right. Phillips. Yorath. Ball to Curtis. Harris cutting inside the park, and he's there for a shot. What a beauty, too! took that on the dead run. That was electrifying pace. He cut inside so intelligently, and Curtis lays it off, and in full stride strikes it hard with the left foot, just across the face of the goals. Johnson getting a touch. Phillips is tidying up. Harris. Mahoney taking over. All in for Curtis. And Burns. For Kennedy. Queen. Big long one for Johnston to chase, and Dalglish is in there as well. And Jones forced to give the corner away. Joey Jones complaining he was being pushed, but the pressure from the two Scotsmen, too much for the Welsh defence at that moment. Dalglish placing the corner ball, though Willie Johnston is over there with him. Johnston. There's Hartford. That ball out. Corner left side. There's Dalglish going over to take it. It's Johnston near post. Roberts marking him. Number 22, Burns moving in. Short, though, to Johnston. There's the cross. Johnston up. Roberts is there. McQueen lost it in the air. The challenge from Dwyer. Mahoney, that's a loose ball for Dwyer, for Flynn. Kennedy now being hustled by little Brian Flynn. Does get it off to McQueen, who stayed in the attack. Handball. Handball by Dwyer. And a free kick. Now we can see whether Scotland have any set pieces from this sort of position. If they're going to look for somebody to bend it. An enormous wall. Souness in, and that ball came off the top of Johnston's head, Willie Johnston's head. This a beautifully flighted free kick from Souness. Johnston and John Stone both attacking the same ball, but it was Willie Johnston who got there first. Burns. Referee waving play on. So Gemmell now. Little Brian Flynn getting just a boot to it. But it's Kenny Burns. Kennedy losing to Jones. Burns there again. That's Phillips, the header out. Kennedy flying in. Hartford the chance to cross it in. Mahoney turned to pass it to goalkeeper, but couldn't. Johnson was goal side of him. Kennedy. Neatly glided off by Johnston. All Scotland pressure now. Curtis. Getting a little nick in the back from Kennedy. Dwyer did well under the pressure from McQueen. Kenny Burns on a little solo run. Johnston. Phillips with time to take the free kick. Flynn. Off for Yorath. Well tackled out of it by Souness. Well, the Irish referee doesn't agree with me, and the fans don't agree with the referee. And Yorath and Souness having their own little battle in the middle of the park. Is Mahoney though. Stopped by Hartford. Johnston back to Donachie. Burns out, stabbed in by Page, Hartford there again. Now Page back for Phillips. Flynn. Curtis. Trying to lay it off by Harris. Nothing's gone right for Curtis so far. Massive goal scorer with the 4th Division Swansea side this season that got promotion. But has in fact only scored 1 goal for Wales, that on his debut against England in the centenary match. Flynn then laying this off to Jones. As Curtis trying now his luck down the left side. McQueen at his back. Chance to turn and look at him. That's a good ball for Flynn. And he's just gone wrong for Brian Flynn. He's only ever scored 1 goal for Wales. That was against Scotland, 2-2 at Ninian Park a couple of years ago. But that was the chance to score his second. What a beautiful ball this is from Curtis. And no marking by Scotland. That was slack. Wide. So the corner having been taken and produced nothing for Wales. Souness knocks it out. Gemmell now. And Souness again. Plenty of time to lay this off to Dalglish. No, indeed, Donachie goes for Johnston. So Johnston in for Donachie. Oh, and they all missed it. Johnston in the middle of the 2 Welsh defenders. Phillips and Roberts, and they all missed it. Hartford to Dalglish. Hartford again. Support from Kennedy. Not a bad-looking cross. Johnstone to Johnson. And Willie Johnston way under it. Skied that one badly. Still plenty of noise coming up from these Scottish fans. Estimate around about 75,000 of them in here. That's the number we've been given, though we haven't had an official attendance yet. Mahoney helping that on to Curtis. Page tripped by Johnston. So Mountain Page. McQueen calling that Scottish defence around as Phillips knocks it forward to Yorath, helps it on, and Burns read it well. Nothing sort of ball forward though. Phillips. Probing ball to test McQueen, who's equal to it. Gemmell. Gemmell running through brick walls there. Stopped finally by Yorath. He's still fighting for it, taken away by Mahoney. Dwyer to Harris. More space on this left side for him to work in. Ball stabbed off to Yorath. And now Jones. Looping ball that Dwyer will fight for. Donachie, a rather panicky sort of boot at that ball. Challenge of Dwyer upsetting McQueen, and Donachie not too sure of who was around him. Gives the corner away. Some uncertainty in the Welsh side as to who will take it. Looks like Mahoney going over there. Number 15, Alan Curtis, being marked by Ken Burns. Attacking here was attacking Phil Dwyer, attacking Jim Blythe, and the free kick given in the Scottish goalkeeper's favour. Playing with an ordinary white ball tonight, whereas on Saturday against the Irish it was a World Cup type ball. Nudge by Flynn on Gemmell, free kick. Kennedy playing it short to Dalglish and Kennedy again. McQueen positioned to take the return ball. Looking into the corner for Johnston. Oh, that foot was pretty high. The new form of Willie Johnston, who is in the past known for a fairly fiery temperament. Mahoney. Harris coming deep to try and get Wales going down the right side. Yorath on to Mahoney. Taken out by Souness. Now this could be dangerous. I have a strong feeling that Souness has already been booked. So, we can see the replay now. Was this a serious challenge from Souness? I thought it was all that serious, but I had the strong suspicion that Souness was booked earlier for the challenge on Yorath. However, Flynn then laying us back to Phillips. And Roberts aiming for Curtis, just needs a touch, and it's stopped on the line by McQueen. Well, and he may have done himself an injury at that moment too. He's certainly twisted his boot, but he's saved Scotland. You can see now exactly this ball in from Phillips. Both Dwyer and Roberts attack it. Roberts gets the touch. Burns couldn't quite get there. Curtis just toe pokes it, and look at the recovery that McQueen makes. Crashes into the post and has certainly done himself quite a serious injury there, I think. The Scottish camp are looking very, very worried about it. Well, that was a remarkable piece of football, a remarkable recovery by the big man. They're taking him off the park. And Ali McLeod looking very, very anxious. He really cannot afford to lose this big man. But the game back in action. Scotland down to 10 men. Phillips laying this ball off to Mahoney. He feeds Harris. Ball into Yorath. A dummy against Souness. Flynn losing. Gummel is there. Kennedy kept his head well. Uses Hartford. Ball aimed for, well, it picks up Phillips. But Joey Jones outside him on the left, or Yorath infield. Flynn coming away from Johnston. Harris, who was doing his boot up, now decides that he wants to get back in the game, and he's got the legs to come away from Donaghy. Support from Mahoney if he needs it. And he uses him. That was a casual ball in from John Mahoney. And a very untidy boot out by Willie Donaghy. Ali McLeod still looking very anxious towards the left-hand goal, way to our left, where Gordon McQueen is limping away. Phillips, Mahoney. Yorath. Wales powering in, looking for an equaliser. Burns is there. Blythe came a long way. Obviously didn't call. Donaghy. Johnston losing. And Gummel puts it back to Donaghy. Phillips now for Wales. They're playing against 10 Scotsmen. And Ali McLeod has written off McQueen as Curtis goes in, a little back heel. There's nobody coming through the middle. And Burns belts it away. The ball still won't go out. And they've got Tommy Forsyth ready to come on. It's Tommy Forsyth coming on as Gordon McQueen, and that's a bad sight for Scottish eyes, as the big man, having saved Scotland, has done his ankle, I think, certainly a bad injury, and Tommy Forsyth comes on. Below us, just looking out from the bench, and he goes back in again as Wales come forward again. Harris. There's Donaghy. Johnston, Souness, it's a bit short, almost sold Donachie into trouble. Forsyth gets his first touch to Hartford. Dwyer in fast on Kennedy, and Burns now. Burns will be the more central, I suspect, of the two defenders. Queen, I think they're saying, does he want to go into the bench? No, he needs treatment, so he's off to the dressing room. So 10 minutes of this first half left. That was Roberts forward. Souness, the ball into the corner for Dalglish to chase. Takes Phillips with him. Plays a safety first ball. Gemmell in to Dalglish, who handled it in trying to control the ball. Gemmell winning, Yorath spread wide for Harris. Donachie comes to him, sold himself, and Harris comes away. Ball back into Yorath. Spread in wide and spread left side rather. Kennedy was there. Two 5'5" men together. Flynn spearing down Gemmell. Now it's Kennedy. Willie Johnson to his right, Gemmell through the middle. And Yorath stopped that attack. And there's a bit of space for Wales to attack down the right side. Mahoney, way out to Harris. Harris still there. Curtis got a turn in, the chip in for Joe Dwyer. No, couldn't make it. Dwyer, who played in 2 internationals, scored in both of them. That certainly would have made his night if he'd connected with it. But Scotland breaking back. Donachie into Hartford. It's Tom Forsyth. Burns. Long searching ball for Dalglish, but didn't pick him up. It's Mahoney. Page. Scotland laying off Page. That's a through ball for Mahoney. He's only got Burns to beat. And he takes it away to the right side. Now the gap in the middle is closed up and Forsyth fills it up. Hartford. Dalglish. Good skills. To Hartford. Oh, that wasn't a good ball. Page cutting it out easily. Laid off for Flynn. And Johnston comes in to have a whack at Brian Flynn. A very solid challenge. Johnston, a good number 5, or a number 9. Like one of the great Welshmen who've played in this tournament over the years, John Charles. There's Harris. Slipping Donachie. Chase now by Hartford. And fouled by Hartford. Free kick to Wales. About 7 minutes to go in this first half. There's Dwyer, and Blythe had to help it over. Joe Dwyer getting to that ball very well in the air. It's Yorath's free kick. Dwyer jumps very, very well, and Blythe not happy about it, has to tip it over. So the corner. Curtis. And Hartford breaks clear. And Scotland have got 2 men to attack on that far side. Johnston coming infield. Good ball, Hartford. Support on the right from Kennedy. Encouraging to have a shot. Good break by Scotland. The punishing shot was always going to the goalkeeper, though. Really was a fine bit of football, this. Pickford who started it, and it's his ball off to Kennedy now that sets the fullback in full flight. The angle a bit narrow. Always a goalkeeper's ball. So now a free kick for Wales, which Phillips will take. Forsyth's header out, helped on by Souness. And Dalglish. Good ball to Souness. Gammel starting a break down the right side. Checks, takes it off from Souness. The ball fed into Dalglish. Not easily broken up, and rather easily broken up, I would think, for Ali McLeod's comfort. But Tom Forsyth is going in now. And Willie Johnson sticking to it, looking for the chip in. Souness arriving, and a very good dummy by Flynn. Well, that was an alarming escape for the Welsh goal. Kenny Burns going way over the top of Dwyer. And Dwyer's going to get booked. Well, he kicked the ball away, but it's Forsyth he goes to have a word with. Free kick to Wales. As far as the crowd is concerned, referee Wright is all wrong, but he's the man in charge, and somebody said something to him. Yorath with the free kick into Mahoney. Driving a long one. John Mahoney, Cardiff boy, with Middlesbrough. Not renowned for his goal-scoring abilities, midfield artist, but shooting is not always as accurate as he would like. About 3 minutes to go to half-time. Still 1-0 Scotland. Jones for Wales. Across to Page. Harris. Donachie. Straight into Harris. Page deciding that that's the safest course at this moment. Phillips. Easy cutout for Souness. Roberts winning against Johnston. Mahoney recovering a situation that his captain left him in. Jones back to Phillips. And Burns the header forward. Dalglish little tickle then. Mahoney now. Ball straightened into Gammel. Curtis. Yorath. Souness. And now Kennedy. Dalglish scurrying to get there. Roberts checked. Dalglish is the man who's being penalised. Well, we can see now that Dalglish was giving Roberts all kinds of troubles as Kennedy knocked that ball in. And for a moment, Roberts checks just there, thought his goalkeeper was coming, and did well finally, but he was being fouled apparently by Dalglish. Forsyth's header. Dalglish and Roberts. Now Johnston. Souness. Gammel behind in support. Hartford infield. Dalglish laying it up for Hartford. Tumbled from behind. Free kick. Davis going to near post, and I think he's asked for 4 in the wall. No, 3. Souness over the ball. And it was taken quickly by Archie Gammel. Well, that wasn't a bad bit of football. Souness looked as though he can take it. Gemmell bent it. But a goalkeeper's ball. Dwyer beating Burns at the near. Forsyth got under that. Hesitated. Now Donachie. Ball off to Johnston. Willie Johnston. Nice little ball into Hartford. Return ball to Johnston. That's good running by John Stone. Well, the two Jays put that one together pretty well. Deserved a better end product. Well, playing in stoppage time now. There could be quite a little bit of it. A couple of longish stoppages. Now referee Wright points to the tunnel. So Scotland come off. In front, due to this man, Derek Johnston. One of the finest goals, I should think, this 24-year-old Scot has scored in the many years he's had with Rangers. One he'll remember for a long time. We'll relax and look back on it again now. We'll be back with more exciting action from Hampden Park after this break.